Oh, my friend Morgan Masson called me up and said like he was going down to Mexico with Dylan and Sterling Spencer, Dylan Perillo, and I was like, sweet, I like those guys, so pretty psyched to go on the trip. But then I was thinking like, shit, Mexico is pretty far away and pretty expensive. Like, I wonder if this is gonna be worth it. And I checked out the swell and stuff, which I really have no freaking idea about. But I trusted him, and I guess it paid off because I went down and it was like firing, and we surfed for like a week straight. And then when we come back, we were just hanging out at Morgan's house and Dylan's house and stuff. And Dylan went to the comp in Cabo, so I was like, crap, what am I gonna do? And then Morgan's like, oh, Dane and Craig are doing a trip, so like you can come if you want. And I was like, really? So I did it, and it's pretty much the same as the last trip I did. It was pumping. It's the best waves I've ever got. Never been there before, and I mean I've always seen photos of it and stuff, and just like tripped out on the place, and didn't really know that it was like that good until I got there. There's like 10 points in a row. I thought there was only one, but I kept seeing in all these videos and shit. But it was like insane. The waves were crazy every day pretty much. You could go somewhere different, like a beach break or a little rock wall or a point, and it would be good. Yeah, I knew Craig kinda like half well, but I've only met Dane a few times before that. Didn't really like chat to him that much, but it's pretty sweet talking to those guys and like about stuff, you know. Those kind of bigger airs like that are pretty hard to stick. Like I've come close on a few that big, and just every time I do them, like I do something silly like fall off and go into layback, or my board snaps. I don't know, I felt like I landed a really good spot. I did one earlier in the session, not quite as big, but I landed like right on the flats and just got pancaked. But that one felt like I landed like on the lip, which is hard, but and the board just gave out as soon as I landed. I wish I was riding my little board that I made, because it was a little smaller and it just was thicker and stuff and wouldn't snap. I just kept like snapping all my short boards doing airs and shit. But I mean, with airs that big, you can't really think like, oh, I can land them. They're kind of just luck, like skill getting up there, but then luck landing them, because you don't know where you're landing and shit. So yeah, well, I guess people think that it's been like like I'm getting hyped up or something. I don't know, because it doesn't feel any different. It just feels like I'm doing way more trips than I ever have before, and like working with people that I've always wanted to work with and stuff. I guess it's a little bit stressful, because then you want to do your best work, and like it's kind of hard. You probably do your best work when you got no pressure on you, but they don't really put pressure on you, but you just put it on yourself because you think like, well, this is a big trip, a big deal, like I gotta fucking step my shit up, you know?